Hello everyone, and welcome back to my layout series. As you can see, the table is starting to come along, and I'm beginning to focus on placing down buildings. While I'm undecided about the right side of the layout, the left side is definitely going to feature a busy downtown area. In the last episode, I mentioned I wanted to add a third loop to my layout, ideally one that wraps around the downtown area. Only problem is that there doesn't seem to be enough space. I came up with this crazy idea, and today I want to talk about why it failed and what I did instead. So here's my crazy idea. What if I incline the double loop so that the downtown track can pass underneath it? Going back to the track planning software, I removed the inner siding that was created by the R104 switches. Next, I added a custom R40 switch that turns inwards. Completing the loop, you can see that while the third line would interfere with the other two tracks, it makes the clearance with the back wall. The tunnel entrances would go on either side of the city and allow the Disney train to pass underneath. But there are three big problems with this solution: slope, clearance, and cost. So the first problem is slope. If I incline the track, it's going to make it tougher for the locomotives to pull the wagons. The general agreement on the maximum angle of incline is 2 plates raised per track, which gives an angle of 3.3 degrees. Now, if you have a powerful engine and not many wagons to pull, you can definitely get away with a sharper angle. My next problem was clearance. The Disney train is actually quite tall with the smokestack, so I did the math and found out I just did not have the space for this to work at all. Rather than give up though, I thought of an even more ridiculous solution. What if I incline the double loop up and the downtown loop down? It would look something like this. Now, the math checks out, so technically this would work for the space I have available, but it would require me to raise the base level of the layout by 9 bricks pretty much everywhere. Which brings me to the third problem: cost. This over-engineered solution would simply cost too much. However, I was still adamant about my goal of adding a third loop, so I came up with plan B. What if the double loop goes underneath the downtown city? After a little more cutting and assembly outside with my dad, aka the real pro, we built an extension to the layout. Say hello to the third loop, aka the downtown line, or the Disney line, I haven't decided. And just like that, there are now 3 trains on 3 independent loops. This is awesome. What I love about this solution is that the extension is an entire new level, which will really make the downtown area stand out. Also, I'm looking forward now to creating a rock face along the double loop. Stay tuned for next episode, where I'll design and construct the double tunnel entrance. See you next time!